What's up, everybody? My name is Chris and this is Product Reviews, coming at you today with another video. We're gonna do something a little bit different. I hope you don't get mad at me for doing it, but I'm only doing it to save time because I feel like this is gonna be a long video otherwise. What we're gonna do is, between me doing things, we're gonna pause the video until we get to where we're gonna pick it back up at. So, not editing, but editing. So I'm kind of breaking my rule, but I'm kind of not, because I don't want this video to turn out to be extremely long. I don't think it'll be like super long, but you know, I don't want to be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. If it's that long, Jesus Christ. But so we are not going to just run the video on forever. We're gonna pause it, probably lay y'all down in the seat right there, go to the next spot until we've got a video that I'm happy with and we can move on. But anyways, today we are here to talk about my beautiful custom 2010 Chevrolet Silverado. Now, she's a little rough around the edges on parts, yep, but so am I. So it matches my personality. This truck here I've had for 8 years now, something like that. I think it might not be quite 8, but I think it's 8. I've done a few modifications to it, changed a few things more than once. It's been a very good truck, a very reliable truck. And I've only had a few things go wrong with it that I guess it would be considered major, but nothing terrible and somewhat to be expected when you know, the miles reach that point. And others, hell, I might have done it myself, there ain't no telling. But this right here is my 2010 Chevrolet Silverado. If you look right here, if I can zoom in without messing anything up, I have 104,292 miles on it. It is currently 79 degrees Fahrenheit. We are facing south, and my TPMS sensor's quit working, so that's why that light's on. I don't think we have any other lights on, so that's a good sign. We're in park. Let's back off the zoom here. Goodness, I think we can even back it off a little bit more. Yeah, let's go back there. All right, so next, this is a Chevy, so you do have the awesome bow tie, because all your Chevys are a gift from God. Just kidding, but they are, because they're the best trucks. Next, we have my custom, not so custom, Amazon cheapy phone holder / wireless charger / I glued it to my dash because none of the other pieces would work. So it's permanent part of the dash, unless I rip it off or replace that piece. But that's a wireless charger, holds your phone, keeps that a decent view where you can see it. It's not in the way, nothing's obstructing it really other than the steering wheel, because I'm gonna try to get y'all my view. Let's see. I'm roughly seeing about that. I mean, obviously I see a little bit more because further back, but I'm sitting here, so I can't put the camera further back. It's got window tinting all around. This was on it before I bought it. Very dark. But, I mean, it works great until you have to back up at night. And then you gotta look through that at night. Could you imagine looking through that at night? I mean, it's even darker with my eyeballs. But at nighttime, good God almighty, you can't see anything. Let's see, what else before we get to anything? Oh, well, you're about to see a flaw and a modification all at one. Flip this up, change out these lights. All of these are LED now. But this one over here, doesn't want to stay on. This one right here, if it shows it, I don't know if you can see it or not. I can see it. It's kind of slowly doing it right now, but it flickers. I think the one beside it works fine. Yeah, I see no issues there. This one over here, and both of them still working just fine. So I'm gonna have to go back in there and replace those eventually, which is a pain in the butt to do without breaking them. Thank God last time I didn't, but who knows, this time I might. And we don't want to do that. Alright, what else in the interior have I done? Inside the interior of this truck. Oh, well, I'll show you that one over there. Now, I don't like these. I would like to find better ones, because honestly, this WeatherTech makes some good stuff, but this is the worst bullshit I've ever got from WeatherTech in my life. I thought I was getting the floor mats that fit your truck perfectly and the rubber and whatnot, but apparently these are the floor liners, and they're less rubber and more plastic and more bullshit, and they don't fit right, and I don't like them. I have not wanted to spend the money to change them out yet. My retarded self at one point thought that they would freaking mold to the truck if I just left them sitting in there, because I didn't know what I'd done wrong at the time, because of course, you know, very smart, I know everything. So there's that. They will be swapped out one day, but there's one on the passenger side, one on the driver's side, and they help keep the floor kind of clean. Even though my dog has dog hair everywhere, there is dirt there from going fishing yesterday because we got soaking wet. And if anybody knows anything about rain, rain also has other stuff in it, dirt, minerals, whatnot. So there's that. Next, and probably last for the interior, well, no, there's two more things. But, and you can see all the seats have these camo seat covers that my awesome / pain in the butt cousin gave me. Apparently they have a lifetime warranty on them, but I don't know. I don't even know where he got them from. And honestly, I'm planning on changing them eventually anyway, because I want to get all the seats and interior redone with nice material. Probably do seats in leather or something. But I got camo coming off the seat constantly. Camo. Straw paper in the cup holder needs to be cleaned out again. This latch right here constantly breaks. You replace it, new one, a week or so later, broken. So that's some bull junk that hopefully Chevrolet fixed in our newer models. But it's got the seats, the headrests, and center. Everything's got the camo as far as the seats go. Next, if you can see here, this is a cheapie. I want to get better eventually. I would honestly like to put an iPad right there. Big old 12.9 inch screen, all that stuff. But this right here is a Planet Audio doubled-in head unit. Has quite a few functions. It's kind of garbage, but still works halfway decent. Got a backup camera with it, which sometimes helps, other times does not. It's got, you know, different functionalities and whatnot. You can see all your stuff, talk to, Bluetooth on the phone, Bluetooth music, radio, disc, because it's still got a CD player, so we're in 2023, that crap's obsolete at this point. You know, a lot of modern functions without really the modern look so much. It works for now. It gets the job done. Oh, also, you can't see them, but I have all of the speakers in here changed out with I think they're Rockford Fosgate, something or another. But I live down a rough road, and they have all, well, I say they have all, but a bunch of them have lost connection because, you know, if you've ever lived on a dirt road, you know what I mean with it being rough. Sometimes it's a dream to drive down it, and other times it's a nightmare and underwater, and you can't drive slow because you might get stuck. Can't go too fast because you might drive off through trees. And that kind of thing. So that's that. That's basically the interior overview of my 2010 Chevrolet Silverado. It's kind of the view I have in the captain's chair. And I think we're gonna move on to our next spot. How far are we in this? We're not too far into this. We're not too far into this, so I might let y'all, you know, kind of enjoy some of the scenery as we go. See what that looks like. Nah. We'll wait till the next spot. So I'm gonna pause y'all here, and we'll see you at our next location.
I'm like, I just want to enjoy the car. Oh.
Alright, what's up everybody? Here we are at our next spot, and we're gonna talk about the next feature about my truck. As you can see, we got the hood popped. So, with the hood being popped and the engine running so you can hear it, there's a few things under here that we have done. One being a modified K&N cold air intake that is very dirty, because I don't clean under here as much as what I should, but you know, it's okay. I hurt nothing. K&N cold air intake. I don't know if I can get you to where you can see. Might be okay. If you see right there, that is a jet mass airflow sensor. So it's an aftermarket mass airflow sensor. I think the only other thing done under the hood here is the throttle body. That thing back there, right there. It is aftermarket. It's some cheapy aftermarket, whatever, because the stock one went out. I'm not 100% sure why. Don't know if I had anything to do with it or not, but it went out. Apparently throttle bodies are an issue a good bit of the time. So that's pretty much it for under the hood. I mean, I haven't really done anything else. Yeah, no, I hadn't done anything else under the hood for the most part. I mean, there's a couple things that you have to pop the hood to do, but we'll get into them in just a minute. So, closing the hood. I'm gonna put the legs back up on our tripod here. I honestly don't even know why I put them down. Because that wasn't a spot to put them down. And y'all just enjoy the view. This is one of many parts of this beautiful place I live that I really enjoy. And seeing stuff like that every day on just a quick short drive is very nice. Alright, so we're gonna pause, y'all, and we're gonna go to the next spot. Alright everybody, here we are again. Next part of our video. We've unpaused it again. We're at our next scenery area. I don't know if I'm still crazy about pausing stuff, but I really feel like the video would be too long if I didn't pause it. So we're here. This is our next part. This is what we're gonna go over now. The front. We are going to take a look at the front. Okay, first, and I guess the most obvious right now, because the daytime running light is very bright and very much on. That is currently at its brightest setting, I think. And it's way brighter to my eyes than your eyes. Look closer, it's got a big beautiful C there. It's got the single LED projector headlight housing bulb there. Even says LED right beside it. It's got a black background everywhere you look, except for, you know, there for obviously for light reflectivity. Got an amber on the side here. This is like a running light as well, a marker light, whatever you want to call it. But those right there are Morimoto headlights for late 07 to 2013 Chevrolet Silverados. And they also come with a very cool feature. I think I've showed this before, I don't remember. But we're just going to turn on our four ways real quick to make it easy to see. And see, there you are, switchbacks. So they go to blinkers as well. So whenever you're turning, this is what everybody sees when you're turning.
I agree with these statements.
Turn the headlights on real quick. Okay. With the headlights on, there's a side marker light comes on. But also your headlights come on. And of course the camera does not do it justice, and you're kind of seeing the frame rate of the light with the camera. But that joker is bright. I mean, just look at my hand. Look at how bright that is. So bright. I really like those lights. I think they're worth every penny. They were not cheap, but to get good quality stuff, you have to pay for it. What the hell was that? Anyways, to get the switchbacks to work, you know, the blinkers to work the way you want them to, there is a wire tap you have to do. There is a wire tap you have to do, but it is included. It comes with it. It's very simple to do, very easy to run. It's all plugged up, ready to go, all that good stuff. But those are the headlights. Those are awesome. Now, down below, and very dirty because my truck needs a wash, these are the Morimoto fog lights. Same kind of setup basically. A lot smaller obviously because of fog lights. But they are not cheap as well. Not cheap at all. Not even a little bit cheap. Turn them on real quick so y'all can see them. And they are very bright. Camera does not do it justice once again, and also they need to be aimed a little bit. But if you can see my hand right here, yeah, they're very bright. Very, very, very bright. Very bright. So bright. So bright that the sun squints at them. Okay. Next up, the grill. I plan on changing this eventually because honestly, I do not like the way this looks. I want to get rid of this entire center and put a grill insert in there. I think it would look better. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you would think, what you think down in the comments below. I do like the bow tie, but why is the bow tie gold and the truck blue? Come on now. Also, y'all don't pay attention to, you know, my custom bodywork here. That comes special order. You look right here, above my thin blue line, American flag, front plate. You have 3 light bars, off and below. And I just noticed this. I don't know when and where this happened, unless it just happened, because I did hear something crunch turning around, but could have done it then. But that was kind of been out of shape there for whatever reason. Yep. Gonna have to replace them. But these are my light bars. When you're on a dirt road at night and your headlights aren't enough, the light bars will definitely do it. Very, very bright. Still works. It's just cocked off to the side. And this one, the lens is loose and rattles in. But as you can tell, very bright. Very bright. Very, very bright.
It's okay, man. Stay asleep. Listen, you good?
Don't know what I crunched my damn fog light pod housing on, but I'm not super concerned about it because it didn't cost that much. Honestly, they need to replace with some more expensive ones. So we'll get to that eventually and get it fixed. I think I just did that because I heard something whenever I turned around, but it didn't sound that loud, so I was like, oh, yeah, it's okay. But I guess not. I mean, it's not stopping the truck from driving. I really don't use them that much anymore because I have the headlights and fog lights now, and they're like 4 suns. So we're gonna move on to our next spot, our next location, and we'll pick up and continue the video there. So thank y'all for watching, and if you've watched this far, comment Silverado, or Chevy's gay, or I love my Chevy, or whatever. But we're moving on to the next spot. Okay, everybody, here we are at the next location and probably the last location, so I'll try to fit everything else into this little part. There's not a lot more to go. When I first bought this truck, it had 4 mismatched different size tires, and they were coming apart from the inside out. So they looked great on the outside. There were little pieces of rubber on the inside. So I went and got these Michelins. They are 275/60 R20. They are on the stock wheels. And they're Michelins. They're all terrains. People ask me why in the world would I buy all terrains for a 2-wheel drive truck. Yes, this truck is 2-wheel drive. Well, if you live down a dirt road like me, it doesn't matter if it's 2 or 4-wheel drive. They help. They grip the road so much better. I mean, there's the tread pattern. Grip the road so much better, and they grip the pavement so much better. They do good with water, everything. So I mean, why not get them? So that's the wheels. Here are the mirrors. These are aftermarket mirrors. I want to change these out, the switchbacks, but I might go ahead and just change the entire thing and get the Boost Auto Parts mirrors instead. And they're pretty cool. They're tow mirrors. They have all your blinkers and stuff built into them. They have these backup lights built into them, so you can see very well. They are heated and automatic adjust for the top part. I don't know why, but they still don't make the bottom part adjustable. You have to manually do that. I think these are Yeta motors or something like that. You can get them on Amazon. I think I paid like, I don't know, less than 200 bucks for them. They were not that expensive, but they work great. They get the job done for now, and that's what's important. Also, very dirty, but it came with these step bars. Not crazy about them, but you know, they do the job for now. They're also covered in mud because I just drove through that water back there. But they do the job for now. Eventually I might trade them out or something for something better. Not exactly sure on what I'm going to do there, but something. As we make our way to the back, toolbox, obviously. The third brake light up there, I changed out. I made it all LED as well. I changed it twice. I did have one that was smoked, but it quit working. So I went to that one, and it's much better. It's a United Welding Service toolbox. It works great. It's the old handle turn style. I had to replace this handle, so I had the locking function on it. And this one right here, because the other one was messed up and would not work. And luckily they still had some on the shelf, but they've actually discontinued this particular type of handle. Moving on to the back. Had to change this handle because the other one broke. Had to change this piece because the other one's trying to come off. It is also dirty, but that's okay. Got some rakes and whatnot back here. I've got my hitch back here for right now. I need to put it back on. Keep a cooler in the back because you never know when you might need a cooler. It's got these nice bars on it or whatever, but this side decided to come loose and I haven't put it back on yet. So eventually I will do that as well. If you look right here, these are Amazon special tail lights. This comes on, and those are like running lights. This is your brake light, blinker, all that stuff, and this is your reverse light. I also changed those to aftermarket because they want to use a stock bulb with that whenever all this is LED. So I changed that to LED. So all that's what it is. And we will show that later to get a better lighting perspective and see how they look at night. Also, I did this with the tailgate because these tailgates here do not come dampened. But watch this. I put this air shock right here on it. This kit's from DZ, and they make them for all kinds of different trucks and whatnot, so that you can freaking have that functionality on here. Very simple to put on. I had to modify it somewhat to get it to work just right, but it's awesome. If you can see right there, there's actually an LED light there that goes all the way across the back. For some reason they bedlined the entire bed and did not do the tailgate. So this tailgate, even though it's peeling and coming off, this is duplicolor bed liner. It works great to protect it now for what it is. Now let's push that back up. The exhaust. These tips were already on here before I got in the truck, but it had a bullshit muffler with it that wasn't any good. Even though it was aftermarket, it wasn't any good. So I got rid of it, and I went with the Flowmaster Super 44, which I'll show you in a second. But if you look up under there, there's those lights. They have 4 functions: on, brake lights, blinkers, and they will light up white for reverse lights. But for some reason, whenever I change those, I don't get the current to make that white. So that is not white for whatever reason. Here is my reverse camera. It does its job for what it's supposed to. Before I go any further, underneath the bed sides here, see if I can show you. See, I also put lights there that light up at night, and there's a switch in the truck where I can turn them on and off or whatever. So that's pretty nice. Let's see. That's about it for the truck. Let me see if I can show you all the muffler real quick. You look right there. That is the Flowmaster Super 44. It is very bright. It does its job very well. Also, put a bullet antenna on here. Can't remember if this is the enthusiast bullet antenna or if this is the street speed bullet antenna, but I've got it on there. I bought it from some YouTubers. Just can't remember which ones. I had to replace this piece because it was cracked, falling apart. The rubber right here was all dry rotted. And that's basically it for now. That is an overview of my 2010 Chevrolet Silverado that is still kicking. So, without talking and rambling anymore, thank y'all so much for watching the videos. Thank y'all so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, posting. You know, doing all that stuff to help this channel out. Once again, my upload schedule is on Saturdays instead of Fridays. We had to change it to Saturdays because I've just got so much going on now. And that is it. We will give you another video showing you all the lights at night. But that is it for this video. So thank y'all so much for watching, and peace out.